What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here. Welcome to round 12 of Cliffy's Champions League. These last three games, as I said in the last episode, are going to be hugely important. Quick look at the table. Vikings, they are top. You wouldn't have thought that going in to the last episode, that at the end of the episode they would be at the top. Followed by Royal Hiney, the Sharks, the Shredders, and Sledging Cyclones. They are all on 12 points. Snipers and Boundary Bashers on 10. So this really, as I said, could go either way. Big game first up for the wicket takers. This is kind of make or break for them. If they don't win this one here, they are almost guaranteed to be out of the top four. So let's go and get into it just like that there. So the Shredders are batting first. Remember, the wicket takers, as I just said, do need a win first up. And they've started off very well. They've got the wild card, Hashim Amla, for 5. They're going to need Green and Hick to really stand up like they did last season. Last season, the reason that the wicket takers went on to win the premiership. Well, I don't know if they won the premiership, actually. They won the title in the end, but I don't think they finished top of the tree, was because of their bowling stocks. And their bowling stocks really did go and get things going. Just like that there, though, they have lost quite a few very quickly on, so we are going to go through them. I believe it was Kumar out first for 28 off 32 to Allen. Then I think Dahinga went for 36 for Hick. Then Cook had Connor. He was 1 for none off his first over, I believe, Cook. And then Hick's gone and picked up another one there. So even though he has been a little bit expensive today, Mr. Hick, he has gone for 2 for 55, but he has got 2 very, very important wickets. And Cook has picked up his second and then his third. He's got Dean for 31 and then Yeoman for 8. So this is exactly what the wicket takers would have wanted. They've gone in, they've been, I don't know if they got put into bowl first or what happened, but they have gone and they've put on a very, very good bowling effort. Harrison Green, he has got his second for the day, 2 for 33 for him. But this is a nice wee partnership that has been put on down the bottom by the Shredders, and it has got them up, I believe, close to 200. 198, I believe, is the total that they are chasing. The wicket takers have got off to a good start, though. Dan Barnes, he has raced on to 20, and you've got to watch out for Warner as well, because he can be dangerous too. Yeah, so only 192 being chased, and what I think it is going to come down to as well, when it gets down to the crunch, is net run rate. So I think in these last three games, if you are going to have a win or if you're going to have a loss, I think it needs to either be a very, very big win or you need to lose narrowly to keep that net run rate fairly consistent and fairly close. Dean's gone and picked up Warner for 36 off 39. Barnes has moved on past 50. He's currently 67 at the moment. And Ellington has come in, the captain, and moving his way towards 30 as well. So only 192 is what is needed, and 150 just about on the board as we speak. So this is going to be, as I said, a very, very good win for the wicket takers. It is going to help their net run rate hugely, and those 2 points are very vital as well. Smith gets a bit of a consolation wicket. He gets Barnes. Oh my goodness, hold on a second. He gets Barnes for 84, then manages to pick up, hang on, we'll just go back and have a look. So he got Barnes for 84, he then got Ellington for 60, Benchboy got Romeo for 10 off 8, but in the end, getting there quite comfortably, the wicket takers, by 6 wickets, but the big thing is 11.2 overs left to go in the innings. So just like that, the wicket takers stay bottom. But they are now on 10 points, so everyone on 12 and 10. Big game next up as well. Basically, a win here for the Sharks. Again, it's not going to guarantee them a place in the top 4, but it is going to go a long, long way. The Snipers, on the other hand, they'll be looking to go to 12 points as well. So, big game. Let's go and get into it. So, it is the Snipers who are batting first, and Ilya goes and gets a very quick wicket there. Gets Lapakis, who has been in very good form for 1 off 3. So they'll definitely go and take that. But the captain, the wild card in now, and they have done the damage. Since the Snipers really started, I guess, to get on this roll that they've been on, in the last 6 weeks, it really has been on the back of these two putting in some solid performance. And the bowlers doing their job too. So have to go and wait and see what happens there. But they've got off to a good start here. They have just lost a 1 wicket in the 17 overs. Peterson is moving towards the 50. But just as I say that, he is bowled by myself for 44 off 56. And it is going to be wickets that the Sharks are going to continue to need to continue to get themselves up there. Henry goes, he picks himself up a 50, another 50, leading from the front, which is what you want to see from the captain. Dale's gone for 14, and Henry at the moment, he just needs someone to really go and stick around with him, build a bit of a partnership, but that has not been the case. Jay Pookie, he was on a hat-trick. He got Ori for 15 off 16, and he's got Darcy for a golden duck. He has also got Henry for 77, and then he's gone and got Macon for 8, He's got Dobbs for 3, and all of a sudden, the kid's taken 6 for 47. He's got Clapton as well. What a turnaround that was for the Sharks. The Snipers looked as though they were absolutely cruising. With all those wickets at the end, I didn't actually catch how many they did end up on. So I think it was somewhere around 200 again. But we will have to go and wait and see. Vanderberg has picked up Turnbull early on. Lickley's still in there. And Russell has just come to the crease as well. But I couldn't believe that. The Snipers were going along quite nicely. Jay Pookie came in, absolutely ran through. I think he finished with 6 for 47, possibly, off his 10 overs. So that is a very, very good, very good spell. An outstanding spell. Dobbs gets Russell for 30. Lickley's gone and passed his 50 in the meantime. So he's being the anchor at the moment. He is looking to carry the Sharks all the way through. He's looking to carry them to these vital 2 points. As I said, vital for both teams. A win for the Snipers would take them up even on 12 points with a lot of teams, whereas the Sharks would momentarily go top after this game, if they did manage to go and pick up the win. Lickley is looking as though he is doing that. Earl, he's playing a good wee supportive role as well. He has just gone and passed 50. And just like that, it was only 187 that was being chased. Jay Pookie, man of the match, he did really go and change things around. Absolutely smashed it. We will go and have a look. We can't actually see when the wickets fell, but he got Henry. He got Irie and Darcy first, then he got Henry, he got Macon, he got Dobbs, and then he got Clapton as well. So an absolutely incredible display from Pookie to pick up that 6 for 47. And with that, as I said, the Sharks do go top of the table momentarily. They've got 14 points. It still probably isn't going to be enough to go and get in that top 4, because obviously we have the sledging Cyclones still to play. They're playing next on 12. So I think probably 16 points is going to see a team safe and see them up in the top 4. But we will have to go and wait and see. Next up, the Cyclones and the Vikings. Both teams on 12 points. Again, a huge game for both teams. I can't say it enough. But these last 3 weeks, every game is important. Every run's important. Every wicket's important. Every win, every 2 points is vital. It doesn't matter how you get there. You just need to make sure you do go and get there, because this is going to be an absolutely tense finish to the season. With the way things are going at the moment, it honestly could go basically any which way you wanted it to. Brown's gone and picked up 50. He's going at just under 100, which is very good. And Perkins is looking like he is going to be joining him very shortly as well. A great opening stand this so far from the Vikings. It is over 100. It has been gone and broken there by Lindsay for 60. Perkins gone and picked up 50 though, so they still have that set batsman in there, and they'll be looking to go and build around him in the second half of the innings that we are into now. We've still got Ronke and the captain Roberts to come as well. Ronke started off the tournament with quite a hiss and a roar. He has gone for 30 off 25 today, and Harper's gone and got Perkins for a very well made 59 off 88. He really did go and stick in there. But yeah, Ronke started off the tournament with a real hiss and a roar, and has just gone downhill from then. So Roberts has gone for 22 off 20. Mackenzie's just gone and picked up Muscat as well for 10 off 22. But I think this is still a fairly good score that the Vikings do have on the board. Illingworth has gone for 6 off 14. Maybe he can go and work things with his bowling like he did last time around. Clancy gone for none. Clayton gone for 9. And again, I missed the score. I think it was about 230 odd that was being chased. But remember, last time Illingworth did bowl in this tournament, he was absolutely destructive. He did almost a Jay Pookie. Not quite, but he did manage to go and pick up wickets in a big bunch. Spearman's gone and got Harper, so that's a big one there. It is really just going to be wickets being taken by the Vikings to really go and slow down this side. Roberts has gone and got Smith. Ronke's got his second catch of the day. Make that his third catch of the day. He's got Harden as well to the bowling of Roberts. So the captain really standing up. He didn't do it with the bat today, but he is doing it with the ball so far. 2 for 14 off his 5. And he'll be looking to go and carry that on. They'll be looking to go and just apply a little bit of pressure at the moment here, the Vikings, because they've got the Cyclones in a little bit of a tricky situation. They've still got a lot of batting left to come, and that is something that we go over time and time again when it comes to the Cyclones. No total is safe against them just because of the makeup of their side, so we will have to wait and see. Lindsay's gone for 30 off 47. He's gone bowled by Wade. Roberts has picked up his third, so Lewis having a very good game. He's got Ashcroft for 20. He has actually gone and picked up, I believe, Ray as well. Ronke getting his 5th catch of the game. Make that his 6th catch as he got Spearman as well. And this is looking like it is going to be going down to the absolute wire. Roberts is 4 for 44. He has really led from the front. And again, I can't quite remember what the Vikings ended up on. So this is going to be very interesting. They do get up by 7 runs. Wow, another extremely, extremely close game. Roberts getting the man of the match. He finished with 4 for 44. It has been the bowlers that have really turned things around today here in Cliffy's Champions League. And just like that, we see the Vikings go back on top due to their superior net run rate. The Shredders, they stay in 4th. Sledging Cyclones are still in 5th. But look at that table. How close is that table? And again, we have another big game in the final game. The Royal Hiney taking on the Boundary Bashers. Boundary Bashers, again, a win for them with their net run rate being so good. Would see them get lifted up into 4th place. It would nudge everybody else down. But the Royal Hiney, they're a side that you can't write off. They are very, very dangerous, and it will be very interesting to see how this game pans out. So it is the Boundary Bashers who are batting first, and a perfect start for the Royal Hiney. Cook gone for a golden duck LBW to Harvey. So that is exactly what they would have wanted. And they just have to go and, I guess, build from that there. McIntyre gone for 27 off 29 to the bowling of Wright. And we now do have De Villiers in, who is gone. Now, I was going to say, that is a big wicket. The wild card is a huge wicket. And he has gone for 16 off 27 to the captain Spriggs, who has been a little bit expensive today. He's going at just under 6 runs and over. But Harvey's gone and picked up Jones for 32 off 33. And this is exactly what the Royal Hiney would have wanted to do. In the similar situation to the Sledging Cyclones were last game, you can really put the squeeze on in the situation here. And hopefully that is what they are going to go and do. We will have to go and wait and see, though. Muzzer, Spriggs, he's almost finished up his 10 overs. Harvey he's finished with 2 for 47. So a very good spell from him. But in the meantime, the Boundary Bashers have fought back with a nice wee partnership here in the middle as well. Bolton has gone and past 50. So has Bosbury. But Bolton has just gone for 64 off 69 to Smart. But a very good comeback by the Boundary Bashers, considering they were, I wouldn't say dead and buried, but they were looking like they were going to be out of it. So Bosbury gone for 69, bowled by Wright. Chiz has gone for a duck off Smart. Smart's got his second one, and 248 is what we are chasing. I did check down in the bottom right-hand corner to make sure we knew what we were chasing in this game. McCullum gone early. That is a big wicket. The wild card gone. LBW to low, 6 off 7. So we've now got Frost and Spriggs. And as I've said before, we don't have Frost, actually. Frost is gone. Jaden Rowe, I believe in his first over, picks him up for 24 off 29. And a lot of pressure now on the captain and the vice-captain, Spriggs and Crook, to go and get things moving along. Chiz, the captain of the Boundary... the Boundary Bashers. I was going to say Big Bashers for some reason. I don't know why. But Chiz has really stepped up. He's got captain and vice-captain. Both of them caught by Bolton. First Spriggs for 37, then Crook for 33. Remember, 248 is the total that is being required for the Royal Hiney to pick up a victory here. And they've used their bowlers very well so far here today. Have the Boundary Bashers. I was going to say the Big Bashers again. I don't know why I would be thinking that. But moving along quite nicely. And again, this was a similar situation as the Boundary Bashers. A nice wee partnership in the middle between 5 and 6. Fisher's gone and past 50. He's actually moving on at a very good rate. He's striking at over 100, which is exactly what the Royal Hiney needed in this position. Harris just misses out on his 50. He's out for 49. But at the end of the day, the Royal Hiney get up by 4 wickets. Fisher man of the match for his 87 off 84. And with that victory, we'll quickly go and have a look, see what that does to the table. So as we can see, everyone moves down a little bit. Boundary Bashers are now in last place. The wicket takers have jumped up there just like that. So just 2 rounds left to go. And as I said, 16 points probably will see you. Well, it basically will see you safe, I would say. A lot of catch-up now being required by the snipers, the wicket takers, and Boundary Bashers. They really need to win and make sure other results go their way. Otherwise, it is going to be very tough for them to go and make the forward. It's looking as though it is going to be fought out between the Vikings, Royal Hiney, the Sharks, the Shredders, and the Sledging Cyclones. 5 teams don't fit into 4, so there is going to be someone that is going to miss out on a semi-final place. Anyway, guys, do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like. If you are new, please do subscribe. Make sure you check out my Facebook and Twitter. Links that can be found down below in the description. Hope you guys have had an awesome weekend. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. I've got more Don Bradman, My Career, coming your guys' way. Make sure you do not miss that.